Hello my loves, welcome back to Craft Hoarder over here on YouTube, our own crazy little crafting corner of the universe. We are back. This is I don't really know what to call this. This is a kit up video. If you don't like mystery kits, or seeing the color palette of a mystery kit more specifically, then I suggest you don't watch this, because this is the kit up process for a mystery kit number 51. So if you don't want to see this, please don't watch this video. That is your spoiler alert. And here we go. So anywho, welcome back to Craft Hoarder. Let's see, I am currently kitting up. So I actually got this gift card to Amazon, and I basically was like, you know what, it was a free gift card, right, for turning in a bunch of receipts, and like I got sent a gift card and it was for Amazon, and I'm like, I don't really I have a couple of things that I need, but I also have a couple of things that I want. And I'm kind of like, I want more storage for my diamond painting stuff, because like, why not? So I got one of the things that I need and one of the things that I wanted. And here we are with another 60-piece art dot case. And I thought, you know what? I can't have empty storage. It needs to be full. Plus, if you will notice, whoops, let's see if I can see that rack right there. Don't mind the mess around it, but the rack right there, that's all my whips in progress. Okay, I've got the mystery turned away so you can't possibly see anything, right? But I had extra slots on there, and I thought that what better way to fill up one of those slots and fill up some storage than to kit up a kit. And I haven't worked on a mystery kit yet, and I have a couple of them, so I figured I'd give it a shot. And I had one of them that was under 60 colors and one of them that was like 61 colors. So I'm kitting up number 51, which is under 60 colors. And I'm doing it on top of my current whip, which is, in case you're curious, Tennessee River Sunset by Abram Hunter from DAC, and it is a 94 by 70. And I'm actually working on this kit for a event that is like fall themed colors from the Diamond Painting Fairy Court. Anyway, I'm having a lot of fun doing it. It's been a long time since I've joined an event, but I kind of I was like, you know what, let's give it a shot. And this is like a really small group with like not a lot of really high expectations, so I'm like, cool, this sounds like my kind of deal. So that's what we're doing. And because I got the storage delivered yesterday, I'm filling it.
Mommy, can you open my water bottle?
Okay. Why are we yelling though?
Hey! I said!
Hey!
Keep it paused!
Stop yelling. Here. Alex, knock it off. Hey. And you stop. Sorry. Water bottle crisis. Holy cow. So my kids are home. We're still on summer break. School will be starting soon, and you can hear my dog in the background because he thinks somebody is here since I'm talking, or that somebody's on the phone. So, welcome to the chaos that is my house right now, because it is summer vacation, and it's way too hot for the kids to be outside right now. We are in triple-digit weather, and it is just ridiculous. So, kids are watching cartoons, and apparently arguing over the remote while I am doing this. We may be interrupted more than once. Anywho, so I thought I'd just bring you in because, like, why not, right? Like, I'm having some fun here. And, okay, so before I started kidding up, I will say, if you've never used these trays before, they can be a little bit on the staticky side. So what I did was, and it doesn't help that all my drills are super staticky right now. Like, it doesn't even matter where it's come from, because the weather outside, everything is super staticky, as you can tell here. So I have my little dryer sheets. Oh my goodness, that one's really bad. Oops. Yeah, we're losing a few drills here. Not too shabby, but there's a few little flyaways happening. Got my little tin full of cut up dryer sheets here. Anyway, school won't start for another couple weeks, but they are very much looking forward to it. I have a kindergartner and a first grader this year. It's so hard to believe. Oh my gosh, we're getting so big. Sad mama heart and happy mama heart all at the same time. Like, I don't know. Is it get any easier? Maybe. Probably. I don't know. It's the first day of school soon. Anywho, so a little bit chaotic, but yeah, this is what I'm doing today. I'm doing this. I'm doing laundry. I'm doing a little bit of basic housework because, like, I have been. I don't know. I don't know how many of you, like, watched my last Paint With Me episode, but I have been in and out of the hospital for a while, right? Like, I'm just now getting on my feet again. Like, not just now, but, like, I'm finally getting back into my rhythm. Like, my work days are getting lined up. You know, I'm starting to have some energy to do, you know, normal life things. So that's really good. And I still have a bunch of, like, doctor's appointments and follow-ups and stuff, but, like, we're getting there, right? So I've been kind of out of commission for a long time and really haven't even wanted to diamond paint, like, realistically. And now I'm, like, full bore, back in it, doing good, making progress on things, and kidding things up, of course, because you can see that right now. What was my point about that? I had a point. ADHD in full swing. Yeah. Anyway, it's been a lot, right? And I'm finally getting back into it, and really excited for school to be starting soon. The kids are really excited for school to be starting soon, and yeah, it's just things are going really good right now. You know, I have lots of energy today. So that's what my point was. I'm doing basic housekeeping, right? Like, it's been neglected for a little too long, like longer than I like to admit. I've got some rearranging that I'm in the process of doing, because some circumstances have changed. Anyway, I'm moving stuff around. I'm getting rid of stuff. I am just trying to catch up. You know, instead of spring cleaning, I'm doing kind of a summer cleanse. And that's like way too many of those. I don't need that many, just a few. So I've got a little laundry in while I'm doing this. My dishwasher already washed all my dishes, so I have to unload all my dishes when I get done with this. But yeah, it's coming along. Oh, and by the way, in the process of all of this that's been happening, right? I totally redid and like revamped my diamond painting system. So that rack that I just showed you with all my whips hanging on it, yeah, that's new. I bought a mobile blueprint hanger off of Amazon. I don't remember the name of the brand. I'll link it in the description box in case you guys are like interested in one for yourself. I will tell you though, the clamps and the rack are separate. So like the clamps actually cost me more than the rack did. Just an FYI there. What is this? 3856? Don't get that backwards. So I've got like 12 pieces that I can hang up on there at one time. And I'm keeping one slot open for the one that is currently, like, whichever one is current on my desk. And I got myself a drafting table as a desk, because I need something that I can tilt at an angle when I'm painting so that I'm not pinching my neck, because there is some problems happening that is making that just like, I can't even last like 5 minutes if I'm over a flat surface at this point. Oh, that's the timer to switch the remote. 1 second, let me pause. I will be right back. So the kids earned some screen time today, and they each get the remote for half an hour to avoid any fights or anything. But anyway, so this drafting table here is what we're on. It's actually raises and lowers. So it's a sit down to standing desk, and it tilts up to a full 90 degrees. And I need this because, like, well, I mean, I didn't need it, but if I wanted to continue my hobby, then I kind of needed something, right? And it's because, like, there's an artery in my neck that is getting pinched, and it causes a lot of pain if I'm hunched over, because we found an artery too small in my neck. Anyway, that was one of the many issues that we've uncovered lately. Also might be why I have like a headache like every single day of my life. You know, if there's any of you that deal with that, I am so sorry. I feel your pain. There we go. So I invested in a new desk, and I took my lights and arms off of my other desk, got rid of it, and I've been using this one, and so far I absolutely freaking love this setup. Like, I can raise it and lower it to my heart's content, so if I need to stand up for a while, or if I need to sit down for a while, if I need it to be flat, I can make it flat. If I need it to be angled, I can make it whatever angle I want. It's really nice. And it's mobile. Like, it's small enough to be mobile. It's got wheels on it. And it's really lightweight. Like, I'm super, super happy about this. And I went from storing all of my whips on hangers on my walls to a blueprint rack, because I was like, you know what, this is just getting ridiculous. Like, my walls, I don't have enough wall space as it is, right? Like, not, and it's not really like that great to be hanging them up on the wall to me, because like I was worried about with that kind of weight on the wall was going. I mean, I knew at some point it was going to rip my screw out because I hadn't anchored into a stud when I put it up there. So I was kind of worried about that. Because as these really get some progress on them, they start getting real heavy. And I didn't want a big old hole in my wall. So I decided to do a brand new setup. And I have this desk, right? And then because it's tilted, like, I feel like, okay, I need a place that I can easily keep all of my, like, knickknacks, like my extra pens, or like my box of trays, or you know, like something to drink while I'm working. So I bought a little tiny end table that is actually a plug-in table. It has a battery, it has a power bank in it, so I can plug my light board into the table, and I can charge my phone, and I can, like, run my light bar off of my table that's off to the side here, off of my little end table. So yeah, I've really been loving the system, and I'm kind of kicking myself in the butt for not doing this sooner, because, like, man, it has been so much nicer on myself. Like, my back isn't hurting as much, my neck isn't hurting as much, you know, like, my hands are happier. Like, I don't know, man, like, why I did not do this sooner is beyond me. I don't know. But I'm really happy about it. And that mobile rack I'm super happy about, because they are not in my area. Like, and okay, before you say anything, I was hanging them in the closet too. And that was even worse. Because, like, I have a walk-in closet, but it's a very small walk-in closet. And, like, with all of the width of the paintings, like, hanging there, it was getting to be, I don't know what color this is. That's just a neat. With all of the width of these paintings, like, hanging inside of my closet, it was really making it hard to go in there and pick out my clothes and stuff and get dressed for my days. So that wasn't really working out very well either. And so I just figured I needed something different. So I was looking up, like, you know, I was like, I really kind of just want one of those blueprint drawers, but, like, I don't have the space for the drawers, so what else is there, right? Like, is there a map holder or something? And I found this, and I'm super, super happy about that. So yeah, like, totally revamping, and I went through, and all of the extra stuff, because when we buy our kits, there's a lot of extras that we probably will never, like, use. It's really nice that they're included for those first timers, right? Like, and don't get me wrong, I love having extra trays and pens and stuff. But, like, I had stacks of, like, the little tiny green trays that I was hanging on to for some unknown reason. Along with, like, stacks of the OG Diamond Art Club trays, the ones that are, like, you know, just a basic small plastic tray. And I have 3D printed ones that I use, or I have my ones that I actually kit up in that I use. So, like, I wasn't using those at all. And I'm like, why am I hanging on to this stuff? Like, I put some aside for my kids, and then just got rid of everything else. Everything else is gone. Like, all the extra plastic multi-placers that I don't like to use, you know. A bunch of the oh, wasn't smart. That didn't work out too good. A bunch of like those single tiny pens, like the really pencil thin pens, which I can't really use because that hurts my hands. So yeah, went through, revamped, reorganized completely. Like I completely redid my stash as well, and the way I store my stash. Because I noticed like in some of my kits, like I unbox them all on here, right? And like some of them, like I wasn't super cautious about the sticker sheet because I figured I'd get to it soon, and like I didn't. And so in some, or I've had some of them just show up with messed up sticker sheets because I do try really hard to like put it back in like perfect condition so that it doesn't even look like I've opened the box, right? Like I've gotten pretty good and try really hard at that, but there's been a few where I've had them delivered and the sticker sheet was bent and messed up. Or like I said, maybe I just wasn't being careful enough sometimes and the sticker sheet would get bent and messed up. So I came up with a new way of doing that, and I actually went through all of my kits and took out the sticker sheet from the box and from the kit and put that in a binder by itself. One, so that it would keep it protected. Two, so that I could flip through my binder and see what I actually have. Like, I'm still using my Gems Flow app and stuff, but like, this is a hands-on, like, this is what's in my stash, right? Like, booklet, so that I know that if I want something, I need to look in there first, because it is absolutely the most up-to-date thing that I have, because it has every single sticker sheet out of every single kit in it. So absolutely the most up-to-date. And that way I wouldn't like, you know, get too many of like the same kind of thing and get bored, or like, you know, possibly accidentally purchase a duplicate, because I almost did that a couple times. Just because I didn't remember that I had already had it, so I knew I really liked the picture. So I did that. And like restocked everything. I did my first ever de-stash of a kit. And it worked out super nicely because I was super... It went to... It literally could not have gone to a better person. I bought a mystery box one time. And I was thoroughly disappointed in my mystery box. Like, I will not do it again because I am far too picky for a mystery box. Right now, though, they are releasing a lot of kits only in the mystery box. So, I don't know. I might have to try it again if there's some kind of hint as to what I would get in one of the mini groups, you know, like, I don't know. I'm far too picky to be surprised. Mystery deals is one thing, because the deals, it's a discount. If I don't like it, it's fine. It was discounted, right? Like, heavily discounted. But when I'm paying full price for something, or like, not even full price, but like, not as steeply discounted, like, I want to know that it's something that I like. And, you know, those boxes are not cheap. And I'm not going to spend that kind of money and risk getting 3 pieces that I absolutely hate. But the one that I did purchase, which made me decide to never purchase again, I ended up with, I ended up only keeping 1 kit. Well, actually, I still have a second one in there, but I'm kind of like, I'm kind of on the fence on whether I'm going to destash it or if I'm going to give it to my daughter, because she is full bore diamond painting now. Finished her piece that she was doing. It is now on the wall next to Mommy's. She's got another one going that she's halfway done with already. This girl likes to diamond paint, and it's kind of up her alley. It's a Hannah Lynn one, and I'm not a huge Hannah Lynn fan. But, like, it's limited edition, so I could probably get a pretty good, like, you know, I'm not trying to price gouge no one. Like, that's not the goal here, but, like, you know, I would definitely get my money back, is what I'm saying. So, I don't know. I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to destash it or if I'm just going to end up gifting it to her, because she really likes it. And she was very upset that I destashed the one I destashed, because it was a Jeremiah Kettner, which, no shade to these artists, because, like, you guys work hard, you deserve, you know, to make millions, because all artists do, and I love the fact that artists are here for us, right? But, like, that doesn't mean that it's my particular brand. I just totally threw that off the edge of my table. Did you see that? It's just not my particular brand of art. And I destashed the Kettner piece to someone who has actually got a entire Kettner collection. Like, the entire collection that's ever been released, this person is buying, right? Like, even stuff that came out before they started diamond painting, because of how much they love Jeremiah Kettner. And, I mean, they even have the prints that they purchased with an autograph of the kits that they've also purchased. Like, that's how big of a fan they are. And they posted up on one of the groups going, hey, I'm in desperate search of this. And I was like, I have that kit. And I flipped through, and sure enough, had it. And I reached out to him. I was like, hey, so I actually have that. And it's not one I'm interested in doing, so I'm happy to see it go to a better home. And she was so excited, you guys. Like, when I tell you the level of excitement that this woman had was just, it was so awesome, and I was super happy for her, and I'm really, really glad that, like, it went to somebody who could appreciate it, because, like, while I can appreciate the time and the effort that it takes to make that artwork, it's just not my brand, right? Like, it is not my taste. My daughter's taste, absolutely. She was totally heartbroken that I was getting rid of that kit. But, like, I mean, I sold it to her for $85, you know, plus the shipping. So it was super, just, like, it went to the person it needed to go to, I feel like. And it made me very happy to be able to help out a fellow in the community when I myself have been helped by community members in D-Stash. So, super thrilled about that. And plus I got rid of one out of my stash, which made room for another one. You know how that goes. So yeah, I was really happy about that. And so was she. So yeah, and she made my first destashing, like, a super simple process. Like, she even went so far as to prepay her own shipping label and send that to me so that I could ship it off to her. I mean, so sweet. Like, made it super easy for me. And she was like, you know, I was kind of worried that this was a scam, but, like, I'm so grateful because, like, look at, and she was showing off her collection to me, and I'm literally so thrilled for her because, like, it was sitting in my garage collecting dust. Like, I have no interest in Kettner. Like, Amy Brown is another story. Like, you know, like, there's plenty of other artists that are way more up my alley than that is. And no shade to anybody who loves it. Because again, I think there's something for everybody, and I'm super happy when people find something that they love. It's just not particularly for me. But yeah, so I did that, my first D-stash. Have another one. So, like, yeah, I'm not a huge handle-in, but, like, I have a piece because I bought a mystery box. So, you know, I don't know. Kind of waiting to see if there's another person out there that, like, is collecting all of DAC handle-in and, like, I need this. I never got an opportunity to purchase this. Does anybody have it kind of situation? Because then it's like, oh yeah, totally feel great. Right? Like, so happy to help out with that. And then the last one that I got is like this green wolf, and I like wolves and I like green, so I'm definitely keeping that one. But like, I don't know. I wasn't real thrilled with the idea that I was paying that much money and not liking anything that I got. Like, I'm not really one for surprises, so I should have known better, realistically. Like, I totally should have known better. Like, I don't really like surprises that much. Like, unless it's a sweet surprise. Like, you know, boyfriend bring me flowers. You know, that's a nice surprise. Or, like, taking me out to dinner. That's a nice surprise. But, like, big surprises, like, don't ever throw me a surprise party, because, like, you know, I jump scare easy, so, I don't know, you might, see a little gangster come out, because, you know, I jump scared a little bit. Too much for good surprises. I don't know. It was really awesome to be able to help somebody else out, though, when I've been helped out by finding something that I was looking forward to. So, super happy to be able to pay it forward for a change and help somebody else out in their collection. Yeah, so been just kind of totally revamping the way I have been approaching my diamond paintings. And like the other thing too is like I tried to go against my natural inclination and like work on one piece at a time. And I'll tell you what happened. I got bored. And I didn't want to diamond paint at all, because I was only working on one piece at a time, and I'm just like, nope, I'm bored with this, I'm bored with the colors. Let's pick it up, spend like 5 minutes on it, and then go like 2 weeks without touching anything, right? Like, just bored. And because prior to trying this experiment, I was I had 7 whips going at one point at a time, like all the time, and I would just whatever my little heart desired to work on that day, and that's what I worked on, and I was making progress on all of them. It takes me a while to finish doing that because I'm making progress on multiple pieces at a time versus just like one at a time, so I tend to go a lot longer in between before I get finishes, but like it keeps my brain happier. And I tried really hard because like I had so many people I had a few people tell me like, you should really focus on one thing at a time. Finish one thing first and then go on to something else. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And I tried it. I really did. I gave it my best shot there, and it's just not for me. I would rather have multiple things that I can go between. Because, like, I can look at my stuff and go, well, what color palette do I feel like working on today? Like, do I want to work on something that is very fall-oriented? Do I want to work on something that is very purple-oriented? Do I want to work on something blue-oriented? Do I want to work on something that is all colors of the rainbow? Do I want a muted, just like, do I want a lot of color blocking? Do I want a lot of confetti? What am I in the mood for today? Sometimes I've even switched, like hour to hour in between, like work on one section of this one and then go work on one section of that one and then go work on one section of that one. And I find myself enjoying my hobby again. Because, when I was trying to go against my natural inclination, I really wasn't getting a lot of enjoyment out of my hobby. And it made me really sad because, like, I've invested so much time and energy into this hobby and I love it so much that, like, why am I not enjoying this? And I figured it out. It's because I put a self-imposed rule on myself, taking advice of other people to only do one thing at a time because other people can't see how I don't get overwhelmed. Well, for me, it's more enjoyable if I have choices. So I fully embrace that part of me now. And I have choices. And I am so much happier for it. Like, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this will be whip number 10 when I replace my first drill on it. And I just kind of switch around and just randomly choose which ones I'm going to work on for the day. And it makes me super happy. I don't know. Is there anybody else like that? Or are you guys like a one-whip wonder? Because, like, I wish I could be a one-whip wonder. Because, like, the amount of finishes that you guys can put out in a short amount of time because you're only focusing on one thing is really nice. But, like, it doesn't work for me. I tried. It don't work. I get way too bored and then I don't want to do it. So, and we invest way too much time and money into this hobby to not want to do something. Plus, I want to enjoy my hobby. Like, why am I making my own rules up like that? Like, why am I listening to people who don't even do the hobby to, like, do that, But, I can see where they were coming from. Like, I really can, like, self-discipline and all of that. But, like, when it comes to my hobby for enjoyment, like, this is a place to kind of let that go. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe I'm way off base here. You guys let me know. What's your preference here? Are you any of you doing 26 for 26? Because the ultimate goal is to get drills on 26 canvases for me this year. However, I really don't think that's likely. One, because I've lost 3.5 months of this year. I have lost 3.5 months of this year dealing with various issues that have popped up medically. That I've literally been in and out of hospitals, and so I've lost a lot of time. And number two, like, I don't have enough storage to kit up 26 whips at one time, and I have a lot of really, really big paintings that I like to do. So I have to finish those in order to kit up all 26 and get progress made on 26 paintings. So realistically, like, it's not gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. I got 12 whips going right now, and like, one of them is 180 centimeters by 60 centimeters. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, the larger the better in my stash, and that one is going to take me like a year, at least a year of just solidly, working on that every day to even come close to finishing. And that's not the only one that's like that on my whip stand either. So I have the one that's 180 by 60 is Woodland Panorama. It is by Ciro Marchetti. Am I saying that right? Probably not. I'm totally probably butchering that name, and I'm so sorry if I am, because I absolutely love your work. And it was put out by Dreamer Designs. So yeah, it's huge. The other one that I have is not quite as big, but still very big. Let me see. Actually, I should be able to pretty easily see the dimensions of this one. It is 173 by 46 centimeters. And that one is Train of Dreams by Randall Spangler. And then I have I'm just going to tell you all the sizes if I can find them. I don't know how big this one is. It looks like a... I think this is a 60 by 80. It's a Craftedly kit. They didn't print their sizes on their canvases. R.I.P. Craftedly. Like, when y'all coming back? And it's called A Starry Sky. And then I have Starborn Unicorn, and this one is 106 by 70 centimeters. I have Taurus by Dakota Dightweiler, Diamond Art Club, that is 65 by 81 centimeter. I have an Oralella kit that is, it's called Uncertain Destiny. And I don't see the sizing on this one. It might be covered up. Oh, you want a hug? 1 second. So, yeah, I don't see the size on Uncertain Destiny, but it looks to be about, I'd say probably like a 60, no, an 80 by, maybe like, okay, so it's the same width, so it's got to be a 65 by like 90, because it's longer. And then I have one that is 60 by 60. The one that we are currently kitting up is 69.9 by 99.8 centimeter. And the only small one that I have kit up right now is a Dreamer Designs Jungle Gaze, and it is 40 by 50. That's the smallest size that I have kit up right now. So yeah, lots of really big whips. The one that is on the table, I don't remember if I said that or not, 94 by 70 on this one that is the whip in the background. So tons of really big canvases. It's gonna take me a lot to like finish those, especially because I like jumping around in them. But you know what? That's just the way I like to diamond paint. So that's how I'm rolling. I'm doing what my natural inclination says I should do, and it works for me that way. Let me see. How many colors do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we're going to use almost all of these big trays. So we just finished kitting up all of the single bags of color. And now we're doing multi-bags of color. So what I have found works for me, how many is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Okay, so what I have found that works for me is to separate all my drills and like put them in like order. Like, so all the bags that only have one bag of that color get cut off the train and put to one side, and all the bags that have multi-bags of color.
Hungry.
It is not snack time.
I'm hungry.
Well, you know what? It is not snack time. Go watch your cartoons, please. No, do not. Sorry about that. Like, I'm pretty sure, for one thing, she's like bored, so she wants to eat a lot. And I am telling her we don't eat for boredom. She gets bored doing something and she immediately asks for a snack. And then she just ends up leaving it there. Like, she doesn't even eat it. She's not even hungry. She just wants a snack, just to have a snack. Like, in her vicinity. Sorry. Anyway, we're trying to break that habit a little bit. And anywho, what I was saying is that I will take these bags that have multi and put those in the big ones. And if there's, because these trays hold like a good amount. Like, this is 2 fairly larger bags of color. And you'll see when I get them both in there and all of these staticky drills taken care of. And again, my weather is just awful lately, so it's hot, it's icky weather, it's icky, like triple digit weather, and everything is static cling right now. Make sure I actually hit record. Yeah, I did. Okay. It just dawned on me I might have forgotten to pause, unpause, and like keep going. Anyway, so that's not a lot in there. It's very comfortably holds 2 bags at least. I mean, I don't want to fill it like overfull to the point where I can't use it. The smaller ones, it's more okay for me to do that than it is these bigger ones, because these bigger ones are slightly like harder to control how much you're shaking them and stuff compared to the small ones. But come out of there. God, I feel like even my dryer I feel like even the dryer sheets are staticky right now. Look at that. Like, they just jumped all over the place. Oh, goodness. There we go. So, as you can see, like, that's 2 bags of color in there. I could probably put a third one in there if I had to, but like, you know, maybe not. I don't really like to go bigger than that with these bigger ones, just so that they line up nicely. So I generally stick with 2 on those. And then the extra bags, I'll just kind of tuck in here with the rest of the kit if they don't all fit in the trays. Anyway, that's just how I do it. I don't know if... Oh! That lid is not off. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Hot dot dot. Don't be doing that yet. I almost made a really big mess just now. Did y'all notice that? Oh, Lord. Yeah, that would have been bad. See, like, those ones weren't as bad. But, like, some of these are just off. Yeah, this one's actually not too shabby. A little bit of static. And I'm still gonna throw a couple of these in there because why not? Oh no, what color was that? 935? Was that 935, you guys? I'm pretty sure. Oh no. 935, yes it was. See, this is why I try to put the sticker on before I get rid of the color, but got to talking and not paying attention, dearie. And somehow that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. I don't know why the accent or where the accent is coming from, and it's terribly done. Sorry. ADHD brain, take it over. So yeah. I just figured I'd, you know, kind of share along in a little bit and kind of show a little bit of my setup that I got going on. I'm super proud of myself for getting things organized and, you know, in a way that is way more usable and friendly to me so that I can still continue to do this hobby even despite the challenges that it's posing right now. Well, not so much that the hobby is posing, but that my health is posing right now. Because, like, I tell you what, being cooped up like this, if I did not have this hobby, I would have gone crazy by now. I would have gone crazy. My brain would have really, really broken. More so than it already did. Oh, if you know, you know. Yes, you know, you know. Yeah. Just super happy to find ways to accommodate myself, like, and did a couple of things just for myself, so. Because, I mean, the only person benefiting from this table is totally me, and, you know what? I love it. I'm here for it. Love it. Now, everybody kind of benefits from me having a mobile rack that doesn't take up all, like, the walking and wall space. So, you know, that wasn't entirely just for me. But it kind of was, because this is my hobby, right? Level 300. Oh, no! That one slid right open. Uh-oh. Okay, let's be slightly more cautious about that. Oh no. I didn't stop it all the way closed. Oh, good lord. Wow, that one's really loose. I do kind of feel like I want a better, like, storage solution for these trays, because they're really nice. Like, I love these trays. I'm not so thrilled about the, plastic bed liner that's in the box, because sometimes it can be a little bit difficult and sketchy to work with. So, like, this one, I'm just going to throw this extra back in here because I don't want to put more than 2 in here. And I can already tell those are going to be super staticky, so let's get some of these out. like, I don't know. It's got this hard plastic thing, and yeah, it works, but like, sometimes it's not very convenient, and I feel like, I don't know, a different box system maybe that like I could put them all in a box, but like have them laying flat. Oh, that was a lot. Yep, definitely gonna have to vacuum this floor after I'm done kitting up. It's okay, I haven't vacuumed my bedroom yet. I vacuumed the rest of the house, but not the bedroom yet, so I don't feel too bad about it. I don't know, does anybody have any like alternative storage solutions for these trays where like they would be stacked and flat versus like shoved inside the box that they come in? Like I love that they thought about like a way to store them sturdily, right? Like they did do that. Art Dot did do that, and they did it well. I would prefer that instead of them being on their sides or their ends, in case one, like that last one, doesn't really like to close all the way sometimes, I feel like a flatter solution where they were flat versus standing would be more up my alley. But like, I don't want it to cost a fortune either, because some of these tray towers that y'all be out here selling cost more than the damn trays. And like, no thank you. Like, I would rather spend the money on the trays or another kit. Like, why we charging that much for a hunk of plastic? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Some of these is just kind of a rip off, I feel like, but I don't know. I do think I need something. Oh my gosh, look at how staticky those ones were. Like, all over the place. Totally all over the place. Oh my god. Make sure that's clicked. Like, it would be nice to have something that was more like this instead of like this. I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions for that, like, please, 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 leave it in the comments section. And I am terrible about replying, and for a long time, I don't know what was wrong, but I couldn't reply. So I apologize if you guys are like, I try. Like, I really do try. I try to engage, and I try to answer if I see that there's comments been made. I don't always see that. And there was like a period of months where I could not, no matter what I did, comment back to somebody, because it would just go, oh, there's an error, and that was that. And like, I couldn't figure out what was wrong. Which was super annoying to me, because I even had some things that I wanted to say back, and like, it didn't happen. Not when I wanted it to. And so I feel like listen, if you guys just got like a really late reply from me, I'm really sorry. Chances are, one, I didn't see it, or my thingy wasn't working to let me reply, because it was like months before I could start replying to videos. And I don't know what the deal was, but every time I'd go to reply to something, it would just go, oh, there's been an error, can't do that, and then shut the whole app down. So I don't know. I couldn't even like comment on stuff that I watched, like, let alone my own channel, which I thought was really weird, but like, I don't know. Maybe I made somebody mad with something I said. I don't know. Maybe I was put on timeout and just didn't know it. I have no idea. Anyway, I do try to interact and respond. And I try to do it as soon as I see it. If I don't always see it right away, because, you know, life. So, Sorry if you've ever replied to me and I haven't replied back. I promise it's not. It's no hate, no shade, no nothing like that. Just, you know. Sometimes I don't see it. And sometimes I actually can't reply. So. But I would love to know if you guys have any ideas for storing these. And I would like to store the sets together, like the sets of 60 together, because it's how I'm kitting up. Like, I would like to store them together because I want to keep the kit together. And if you have any ideas or suggestions, please, 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 please let me know. Because I've been racking my brains here, and the only thing I can think of is to get, like, a plastic box to put all my plastic boxes in. And I'm not really finding anything that really works. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. Some of these are just awful. Do you see the way these are just flying out of here and like sticking to everything? Oh my god. Crazy. Crazy amount of static. Totally not the fault of DAC. It's really not. It really is my weather. My weather is sucking right now. Oh, I forgot to put a sticker on it. Okay. It needs a sticker. 453. Oh, good Lord. So yeah, that's how it's been. Look at this. Like, they were just like jumping fish all over the place, like jumping beans. I don't know. Yeah, so I did join an event with this canvas in the background. I am actually having a lot of fun. I kind of stopped doing events for a long time because, like, I just felt pressured. Like, it wasn't fun for me. I just felt pressure to get it done. And it's supposed to be fun. And, like, I wasn't having any fun doing them. So I quit doing them for a long time. But this one, I kind of just wanted to, I think part of it, too, was the amount of events that I was doing at one time. Because, like, I was just getting so frustrated and discouraged. And, like, I would sometimes miss deadlines because, like, I was working on the wrong painting for the wrong event, you know, kind of situation. So it just it got really frustrating for me. But I think that's because I made the mistake of, like, signing up for everything. And, like, I didn't need to do that. Right? Like, that was one of my big mistakes when I first, you know, really, really, really got into this, on, like, a social level, not just, like, a personal level, but, like, on a social level. I made the mistake of signing up for everything, and I didn't need to be doing that. Like, that's not really my cup of tea. And I discovered that very early on, and I just kind of quit doing events altogether. But I did sign up for an event with this one because it sounded really fun, and I had the perfect piece already. So why not? And I'm really enjoying it so far. It's very laid back. There's not a lot of, like, I don't feel a lot of pressure or anything. I actually feel a little bit motivated to kind of just focus for a little while on one thing. And I'm not getting bored with it right now. Now, the second I start getting bored with it, will be a whole other story. But I'm not getting bored with it right now. And I'm really kind of enjoying, like, the way it's being run, the way it's, you know, she's doing a great job. She's doing a great job. It's very laid back. And I'm having fun. So, I don't know, I may start doing more and more events just to stay kind of motivated to do certain things. But, like, I'm always going to be kind of a lurker in that, like, I'm not going to, like, be, like, high profile participator in the events, just kind of like on the background. And a lot of the events I can't do because they require a new start. And, like, I am not about to start hitting up for every brand new event, right? Like, I got enough. I've limited myself to 12 whips at a time. Because if I don't limit myself, I'll get my whole stash up. And I don't have that kind of room for that kind of storage that would require. Plus, I hate working out of bags. I am not a baggy person because I lose them. I drop them. I tear them. Ooh, is this one loose too? Oh, that was a little bit, I mean, not bad, but that one's a little loose too. I don't really like that one. Yeah, this one's better. Yeah, I don't like working out of bags. And I don't have the kind of space it needs to have every single one of my whips kit up. Or every single one of my kits whipped up, I suppose I should say. Or kit up, or whatever I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I mean, right? So I've limited myself to 12. That's a very good number for me, I'm finding. It works out really well for me having the options. It's not too overwhelming. It's not too underwhelming. I'm not bored. You know, I want to get each one of them done. And having them out and accessible, like, easily, like, one-handed accessible. I just take my clip off and change out my painting, right? Like, that has been game changer. I don't have to get on a ladder and fish through the hangers. I don't have to, you know, look for a specific box to change. No, I can just grab and go. And that's been game changer for me. Like, total game changer. So I'm really enjoying that aspect as well, just having it very readily accessible. Sorry, I'm kind of like, I got concentrated because this bag is very, like, you can see the amount of static in this thing, and it's like they're jumping everywhere. If you want to know what I'm doing off the camera, I'm kind of breathing into it just to get them down towards the bottom and help reduce some of that. There. There we go. Oh my goodness. These. Oh, did you see that? Put the lid on and they start jumping. Like, this is crazy. This is cray cray. I got one stuck in a little river there. In a little tray slot. Okay, there we go. Holy cow. Definitely glad for dryer sheets in this moment. You know what's funny? I bought a twin pack of dryer sheets because they were on sale. And it's not just the little packs, like the big pack from Costco, because they were on sale. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll totally go through those. I don't know what I was thinking because I don't use dryer sheets on my clothes. Literally the only thing I use dryer sheets for is for this purpose. So I was thinking, like, apparently I was thinking that I would go through my dryer sheets so much faster. And I'm not really sure why I thought I would go through them, like, at all. Let alone fast enough to be buying a double-sized Costco box. But I did. I chopped up, like, I don't know, 60 or 70 sheets, and, like, this is how much I still have. Right? Like, and I've done this to many a kit by now. Of just stuffing dryer sheets in. And I've actually got to cut up some more soon. But, like, that's literally going to be the first time I have had to replace this little metal tin of dryer sheet squares in the 2 years since I bought them. So, like, I have a whole unopened box of dryer sheets still that, like, I'm never going to use other than for diamond painting reasons. And I will say this, the other purpose that I have for dryer sheets is in the summertime I stuff them in my mailbox because we have one of those like those community metal, like, multi-home boxes, right? Like, you know, there's a big metal box at the corner of the drive and everybody's box is in that box, right? And wasps love those things. Wasps love those things in the summertime, especially. They will nest, like, in the corners of those. And it's always where people are reaching in to get their packages. And it's really annoying. And I learned this trick at the post office when I was working there. That you take your dryer sheets and stuff them in your mailbox. And the wasp will not build in your mailbox anymore because they don't like the smell of the dryer sheets. So I do that in the summertime. So I use like 2 or 3 a year out of my open box. And I actually ended up giving a box to my neighbor because they were asking if I had any dryer sheets that they could borrow until payday. And I'm like, dude, just take these off my hands, please. So when I do go to refill this, I am going to have to open my Costco box that's still closed because I did give away a box to a neighbor in need. Because I guess they use dryer sheets. And I was just like, here, bro, like, take these. Like, don't worry about it. Because I've had them for like 2 years sitting on my shelf, not getting used. So why not? You've helped me out on multiple things. I'll help you out too, man. Like, that's what neighbors do. That's what good neighbors do for each other. So yeah, I did give him a box.
Mommy,
What, baby?
we don't have to move on those shorts. That's a good idea, isn't it?
Okay, your sister has control of the remote for 30 minutes. It's her turn. She can watch whatever she wants to watch. You get to watch whatever you want to watch when it's your turn. And I know your sister does not want to watch about bugs in space all the time. So let's not argue. Because if we argue, Mommy can solve the problem by taking it away entirely. Would that work better? Do you want me to just take the TV away for the day? Because we earned some time by doing some chores, so I'd like you to be able to enjoy it. And you get to pick what you get to pick, and she gets to pick what she gets to pick. Okay? You don't have to watch it. You can go do something else when it's her turn. If she wants to waste her time, then she can. But you can go do something else if you don't want to watch it. Why don't you go work on your diamond painting?
It's a place where I can quietly do it.
Kind of sounds like you might need a nap, little one. Do you need a nap? Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna do this. Hold on, folks. I'll be right back. We are not doing this today. No. Mama is not having this. We're gonna whine and cry because we don't get our way. 1 second. Yay, crisis averted. Not sure what the problem is today, but I think we're just hot and cranky. Because it's been kind of a rough couple of days for them, but we've had like triple digit weather for like a week now. And I kind of feel like that has an awful lot to do with it. Look at that, you guys. We are almost done with this kit up project. I am super happy about this. This will actually be, so I bought 2 mystery kits in the past. No, 3. I bought 2 DAC mystery kits and 1 Amazon mystery kit. And the Amazon mystery kit is a much smaller canvas. But like, that's more of like well, first of all, it is a true mystery because I have no idea what it is. Look at all of these drills that just jumped out of that color. There are so many stray drills around. I'm definitely running the vacuum cleaner as soon as I get done kidding this up because there are drills everywhere up under my feet. And I walk around barefoot all the time, so it's really annoying when you step on drills that are like, look at this. That are just like everywhere loose. So yeah, definitely running the vacuum cleaner after this. But, back to what I was saying. So, the Amazon one is like a true mystery. No idea, no spoilers whatsoever. This one, at one point, I knew what it was. That's why I bought it. I no longer remember what it was, and I can easily, like, go spoil it for myself. I remember I liked it. I do remember that, because that's why I bought it, because I was like, oh, I love that piece, and I want that piece, and, oh, cool, besides that, it's a mystery, so I'd like to see how their mysteries are done. Because I went and spoiled it, and, like, searched it up, because I'm not about to spend that much time on this size of a canvas, and not like what I'm painting. Because again, you know, that whole surprise factor that I don't like. So I know it's something that I will enjoy when it is done. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this process because at this point in time, it has been so long since I've purchased this kit that I no longer have any idea what this picture is of. And I don't want any spoilers. Like, I can easily go look it up for myself if I want a refresher. Like, I kind of have a clue, but, like, I don't want to go spoil it for myself. So I'm just going to leave it as I don't remember. And kind of enjoy a little bit of the mystery part. Because, like, I know it's something I love. That's why I bought it. Like, I don't remember exactly what it is. And I'm okay with that because I do know I'm gonna love it. So yeah. It'll be kind of interesting. Did I just swallow a drill? Maybe. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I think I just swallowed a drill. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just swallowed a drill. Won't be my first. Isn't my first. Probably won't be my last. Why is this not wanting to go back in its slot? What am I doing wrong here? And see, this is why I would like a flat solution, because I struggle sometimes getting them in, like, lined up right so that it's not all crooked and stuff and it fits back in the box. So if y'all have any solutions for that, let me know, please. Oh, and here's another thing that I am going to be running into with this particular kit is that this kit is one of those ones that does not, it's the newer DAC style. So, like, it's in the newer packaging. Like, a lot of my kits I bought in the old packaging, like, from forever ago, from before they started doing these fancy new schmancy boxes, you know? I've been with DAC for a long freaking time. In fact, I've been with them for so long that I remember when I was buying my paintings off of Wish.com. Like, yeah, Wish. Who remembers Wish? I was buying all of my diamond paintings off of Wish.com, and I got this advertisement on my phone one day that said, hey, want to try out this brand new diamond painting company, just pay shipping, right? And it was for the Four Seasons tree. And that was my first ever Diamond Art Club. And I've been a fan of theirs ever since. So, like, I've been with them for a long time, right? Like, a long time. Definitely not as avid of a collector as I am right now, for sure. But, like, you know, and I was way more into other hobbies at that point, plus a brand new mom, like, brand new mama back in the day. So it's been a long time. I think, like, okay, when did I start diamond painting? Like 2016 is when I started diamond painting, and I was buying them off of Wish and Amazon. Like, there's no quality there. I mean, there is sometimes, but, like, a lot of the times I was really disappointed. Not so much with the Amazon ones, but definitely the Wish ones. And I just, you know, It was a long time ago, and you live, you learn. I ended up throwing a whole bunch of them away after finding DAC. Um, and then I found Dreamer Designs shortly after that. And so I've been a long time customer of both of them. And that is what a majority of my stash is at this point, is those two. I still have some like off brand companies here and there. Like, there's some that I bought off of the D-Stash that were just so cute. Like, I really didn't care where they came from. Like, really didn't care. I think they're from, like, AliExpress or something. I don't know. But they're super cute. And one of those pieces that is on my width rack right now is actually an AliExpress custom. And seriously, high quality. Like, high quality. Confetti? Yes, dear. Okay, well, we're not leaving quite yet. We've got about an hour before Mommy wants to leave. So go entertain yourself until then. Okay? Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the one that's like the 60 by 60 unicorn one is from Evermoment, and it was a custom piece that one of my groups on Facebook, the founder of that group, got it, and it's just, I mean, it is confetti heaven. Like, if you like confetti, holy crap, confetti, because 1 4-inch section took 60 of the 64 colors. Like, I'm not kidding. There's 65 colors, and I only had 5 things left in my tower. Okay, my red 2 tower. I have 60, I have like 70, I have a 72 piece, right, in my red 2 tower, and 65 colors were used in 60 colors were used in 1 4-inch section. Like, that is a lot. Like, that should tell you how confetti heavy this piece is, and why I haven't, finished it yet, because it literally takes me 3 to 4 hours just to complete one section of that, because I'm switching my colors so often. But I love it. I love confetti. It's one of those ones that, like, I'll work on it for a while, and then I will switch to a painting that's got a lot of color block. Because color block really isn't my favorite thing to do. I would prefer the confetti, but even that is a lot of confetti for me. I like a happy mix, right? Like, a happy mix is nice. So, like, I'll switch that one out kind of regularly, because it can be so tedious to work on. But I'm over halfway done with it now. I'm actually, like, I've only got, jeez Louise, the static on these things. I've only got like 2 more rows and like 1 section left to go, and it'll be done. I say only, but that, like, I don't think you understand, like, that's a lot considering the confetti in this piece. It is absolutely stunning, though. The quality is top tier from Evermoment on AliExpress. And, like, yeah, seriously, just absolutely gorgeous. It's a custom piece that they did. I don't know the process of getting the custom, because I've never actually personally done a custom for myself, but, like, this piece is just gorgeous. And I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's just, it's a lot. It's a lot of confetti. But majority of my kits are Oraloa. I have a few Craftedly kits. I have some like Sunature, some, I don't know how to say it. But I'm pretty sure that, I don't know that they illegally license, because like, I've seen some things on there that I'm like, did you get permission to use that? Because I've seen that elsewhere where they did get permission, and I can't really find anything on licensing, so I don't really know. But they have really decently priced diamond paintings. However, I can't really speak for the quality or anything because I haven't worked on those pieces yet. I will say my top two companies by far, Diamond Art Club, Dreamer Designs. Like, I have some Oraloa in there that I like also, but Diamond Art Club, Dreamer Designs. Oh, and a newer to me company is Art Dot, which I was pretty impressed with their quality as well. Again, I can't really speak too much on it because I haven't worked on the piece, but like, I unboxed it and was thoroughly impressed. But I haven't actually laid grills down yet, so I don't really know. But I love their trays. I do know that. And their toolkits that they include are very comprehensive toolkits. Like, I've never seen a toolkit that had like that much like quality stuff in it. Like, it comes with 3 of these kinds of trays. And it comes with sealer. It comes with release paper. It comes with, you know, a nice pen and you know, I mean, this is quality stuff here we talking about. As far as like the picture itself, I have no idea because I haven't actually worked on it, but I did unbox it on this channel. I don't remember when that video is getting released, but I'm pretty sure I scheduled it already. That reminds me to go back and look at everything that I have scheduled to come out. If it hasn't already come out, it is scheduled to come out. And there's a few other companies that I have, but like, I know there's a few of them that I have that have shut down doors, so I don't really know like what the quality of those are going to be, and if I don't like it, there's really nothing I can do about it because they're not even in business anymore, so I don't know. So I have some off ones here and there, but like 90% of my stash is DAC and Dreamer. Like, that is 90% of my stash. I don't remember how I got onto this subject. Or, like, what my whole point was. Like, I totally lost the point of this conversation at this point. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, I've been with them for a long time. And I don't know. I don't remember what my whole point of this conversation was. Brain fart. Real life brain fart. Anywho. Yeah. Nothing wrong with buying like Amazon or Temu. Because Temu is kind of like the new version of Wish, right? Like, nothing wrong with it. Is Wish still even around? Does Wish still exist, you guys? Like, I've never looked it up since, like, I don't know. I know Temu, to me, seems like an upgraded Wish. Like, that, to me, that's what Temu is like Wish, but upgraded. Like, I've gotten some things off of Temu that I was like very pleasantly surprised at the quality. Never diamond paintings. But like, I know I have a lot of friends who've ordered off of Temu, and their diamond paintings seem to be pretty good. I'm just so picky. Like, I like my uniform squares. I hate the feel of plastic canvases. Like those, those pure plastic canvases that have no lint backing at whatsoever, that are just like stiff plastic. Like, I can't stand those. I don't like working on them anymore because the texture is just so bleh to me. Like, I mean, it's been so long since I've worked on them. Oh, I remember what the point of that was. So, like, I threw a bunch of canvases away. Like, once upon a time. Because, like, oh my gosh, I think I just lost, like, 10 drills that time. Good Lord. I am making a mess all over my floor from the static. Plus, like, none of them really have, like, a lifetime warranty or anything, or, like, spillage help or anything. DMC codes don't always add up, so, like, I just kind of stopped working on them because, like, they weren't turning out that great. I remember the last, like, my last straw canvas from Wish. I got this picture of, like, this eagle holding a, like the United States emblem eagle, right? Like, it was holding a flag underneath of it, and it had the wheat and the spears, right? And it was really cool. And it said, these colors don't run, or something like that, right? And I got it for my ex-husband at the time.
No,
And
climb a tree.
it was really cool looking, and I really wanted to finish it. The problem, it was a square piece. It was my very first introduction to squares, and it was awful. It was awful. By the time I was like 4 inches done in this painting, I knew that nothing was gonna line up, because it was, hi,
Mom, hug.
you need a hug. Okay, quit pushing on my chair because you're rolling me across the floor. You want a hug? Come here. I will give you a hug. Come over here. Mwah. Mwah. I love you. I will always come to you guys for hugs. I love your hugs. It was so off that by the time I was gonna get to the main picture would have been completely covered by background. Like, there was no uniformity whatsoever, and the grid field was far too small for the size of drills. And it was horrible. I kept that picture for like 5 years before I threw it away, as a reminder as to why I don't buy from Wish now. And it kind of served as a reminder to, like, be really cautious buying from Temu and, and AliExpress and places like that are basically an upgraded Wish, because I was like, this is what you get sometimes. So, like, when I do buy from those sites, I'm very, very cautious. And I have not bought too many diamond paintings that are from those sites anymore. For one, licensing is important to me. And I realized that, back then, licensing, like, I didn't know. A lot of people don't. And it's fine. It's whatever. Do you. No judgment. I don't care what you choose to do. Me, personally, I want my artists to get paid for what they do because they work really good for us. They work really hard for us. And when I found out and knew better, I could no longer, in good conscience, like, enjoy the stolen artworks. So I stopped buying them. And they were such bad quality that I got rid of most of them anyway. Because I decided this is a hobby that I love enough to invest in quality stuff. So yeah, sure, I'm spending more per painting, but I'm also getting more per painting. You know what I mean? Like, and that's not for everybody, but it is for me. So that's kind of just the way I operate. Like, if you're gonna do something and you're gonna spend a long time doing it, you should probably have quality tools to do that thing with. Like my knitting needles. Like, when I knew that knitting was going to be a hobby for me, I spent almost like, God, how much did I spend on it? It was like almost like $200 on a set of like surgical steel high grade knitting needles that were like top notch. And I mean, they still are like some of the leading brands of knitting needles then and now. And I've been knitting for years at this point. But like, as soon as I figured out that it was going to be a hobby that I was going to do and that I was going to love, I invested in it. Because if you don't have the proper tools for the job, then you're not going to get the proper results that you want. So, nice tools make the experience enjoyable, which gives you the results you want. And that's kind of how I feel about diamond painting. And guess what? This is the last one! Woohoo! Okay, so now all of my bitsels and bobbles is in there. Now how do I label my box, guys? Because this is this is post having the little sticker. Was that my whole point in that entire rant? I don't remember. Okay, so how do I label this? Because this goes in my logbook, along with this and this. And this. So, I mean, I don't want to write on the box because I'm going to be reusing this box a lot. So I think I'm just going to stick this part on here because these three are definitely important for my logbook. This part I can just handwrite. I think I'll just put this on the outside of the box so that I know what kit is in here. Because, like, I like to have stickers on my boxes to tell me what is in what container. And I'm going to take these out because I'm not going to use those in there, so. We are just going to do this. And do this. And do this. And you know what? We'll stick this sticker on there too because, like, why not, right? Do this. Ta-da! Look at that. Now I know what's in here. And that is how I'm going to keep that. And then when I want to work on it, I can pull it off of my shelf and have it ready to go. And then this will actually go inside so that it doesn't get lost. And when I'm all done, I can fill it all out and put it in my logbook. No, it is not time to go. I will tell you when it's time to go. It has not been an hour, child. Yeah, so we're kit up and ready to go. Awesome sauce! and it's only like an hour and 45 minutes later. So thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting, and sorry if I rambled a bit too much there. Y'all be cool, be kind, stay safe, and peace out.